Kanan's dealings with Ronnie, Snap, Crackle, and Pop are gonna lead to problems. But in the meantime, I'm liking the addition of Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I mean, Ronnie's cool too. He's not cool, he's problematic, but the addition of the character to the show is cool because of the energy that they bring. Ronnie brings the ruckus, and then it's like with Snap, Crackle, and Pop, they are players that have been active in the area for quite some time. And so with that, they know Unique from way back when. They know Ronnie from way back when. You know, they make mention of DEF CON in sitting down with Kanan. Likely they knew High Post as well. So it's like, and they know RAQ. Now, what their history is with her, we don't quite know as yet. But the fact is that they know her. They know all of these people around her. They know all of the players in the game. And so with them, I feel like you're going to end up getting a little bit more of the backstory to RAQ, the street game. Snap, Crackle, and Pop, like, you get the sense like they're very smart. They move smooth. I actually like the addition of the characters, like they're smooth with it. I like that on the show, even with Ronnie, where Ronnie is an absolute tyrant. He's not just constantly just, out on the street, just letting off rounds or whatever. I like that the villains are complex themselves. They're smart. They're not stupid and just out here just shooting stuff up and whatnot. They're like well-rounded characters as well. And I'm curious to see if it comes back up. I'm sure that it will. That eventually we're going to get the real story of what exactly happened to High Post and the true story of what happened to DEF CON with relation to RAQ. Did RAQ play a role in their deaths? Because you think about it, Parnessa was the one that mentioned High Post, and it's unclear if it's something she heard from Unique, if it's something that she heard elsewhere, but there's a feeling in the street that RAQ, not to say that she was the one that lit him on fire, but that RAQ benefited from High Post's death and might have possibly been involved in what took place or played some kind of role. And then it's like here you have Snap, Crackle, and Pop where they're sitting down talking to Kanan. And they make mention of DEF CON. They offer Kanan a drink. He's there meeting with them with Ronnie. Ronnie doesn't drink. They offer it to Kanan, and Kanan declines the offer. He just wants to stick to water. And so they know, like, like your dad didn't drink alcohol either. And I think the lady, she's Snap, right? I think Pop is the guy. Because, like, their names just run together for me. But Snap, the lady makes mention that, there's this conversation about discipline and whatnot, that DEF CON didn't drink, he wasn't out here wilding out, he didn't use drugs or anything like that, and, he wasn't out here chasing women. And I kind of find it to be like a little slick remark there, an implication of sorts that DEF CON didn't chase after women. And she states, like, actually, the only woman I ever knew him, or female, because she would have been underage at that time, it sounds like, I've ever known DEF CON to be involved with was RAQ. And we know why. And we know the reality of that situation of RAQ was pretty much DEF CON's beard, right? DEF CON was gay. And from there, which I found it kind of funny that, like, she refers to Ronnie as, like a few episodes back, she referred to him as, like, sexy Urkel. And here she calls him Urkel again. And it's like, Ronnie doesn't drink. Ronnie is very awkward with women. But it's like, somehow with Ronnie, I don't get the sense that he's gay. I just think he's just weird. Right? Because I don't see Ronnie being interested in men as well. He just seems like very, like, socially awkward. And it's like, with that, I would ask the question of, like, you think back to Unique. Unique was, like, charming and charismatic and stuff. He has, like, good social manners. Like, he knows how to build relationships. He's like, normal, but, like, very charismatic. And it's like, if these two were brothers, sounds like they probably grew up in the same house, because Pernessa made mention, and they've made mention of, like, them growing up together and Ronnie looking out for Unique. So you would assume the two of them grew up together, right? Within the same household, or at least had, like, a relationship growing up. How then does Ronnie end up being this, like, problematically social dysfunctional person? And then you have Unique on the other side, who is very well adjusted and sociable. How do the two of them grow up in the same household and come out being so vastly different? It's like, that problematic scene last episode with Juliana doing whatever she was trying to do to Ronnie. I've never been so uncomfortable in my life. And it's just like, this guy, man. I'm wondering, because even like, what's her name? Snap. They're leaving the meeting and Snap is walking with Ronnie. Kanan is walking with Pop. And they're having their own conversations, and it's like, Snap asked Ronnie, well, have you ever been in, like, a relationship with a woman or anything like that? To which one he's like, yeah, but I don't remember her name. And it's like, what? How exactly does that work? You had a girlfriend or even some female you were dealing with for some period of time and you don't remember her name. Like, I can understand you've been on a date with someone like years ago, like 1 or 2 dates. Yeah, you might not remember their name. But you're telling her that you were involved with this woman and you don't remember her name. That's interesting.
Thanks for tuning in. To ensure you don't miss any episodes, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, go ahead and click the thumbs up button if you like what you saw, and go ahead and share it on social media.